All right, thank you very much, Ebushia, for my son, Aba Anamoah. Thank you for waiting. Maba. nanso makoma ebe Ankomah na jidie na ano abema konkwajiye mu anonti All right, Bushafo, thank you very much. Yasai Ababio Yabatua Yajumedi no so. Now Osei Kwame Junior despite. Yeah, Papa. Good evening. No, now what you know? I said, why a friend saying, what up what to or Tamia on per problem. A humanity only time na fina obefa fontino. Call is Asante, welcome back. Thank you. Akoma for na minya abei Yenu abisi ada na meba meka MPP asem minja MPP asem ma on na omo baby na yenhwe kwan a oman befa so konanim. Yes, oman de konanim yewura mahama adawro manti nhyehyɛ na ode atoto ho no bibia de dance se Ghana ye koyenim obekɔ. That is why I also believe in saying positive things to support. And the ebeba so pepepe. No matter the deal, ebeba. Nemom, as I say, MPP. And so yadwene kwanya party befa so ejina biem. Can you say Hearts of Folk call relegation? Nti yem forget na mobi anka has asem. Ana kotoko relegation aka has. Mobi anka kotoko asem biem. Yenhwe kwanya Hearts of Folk wajileg no obafa so ama. Oh, debi enye nsa. Na media no say I will make sure I do the right thing. I say positive things. Whenever the president is doing something positive, we talk about it. We encourage him and the people for the good job so that it will go. Whilst I look at the other route, ina aba. Intino, mama no enyao ebufu sa obati se yeka MPP asem. Yentimi enjai enkasa entoho. Inti masra enidiemu mama yina ehunisa. Na MPP wane ewo Owurabi ane aya Poladmochi dinkomo ana wo cheche na adwen wo kan ne sentri bentira party ni nkuguo no ebaye nsema kan na doso pa na utia wonse papa no asema kan nyina nso eye no kore todo na sa baye na ya nomfo bagia tum eno so ye doctor asemfoforo nti yenkwe na yenkotie sansemiya what the two day say no aye factors why MPP otimi edi intro So obesua bibie frem dia ababua pa nya ha wo boale toyi.
But the biggest reason they lost was because of the party's performance.
Those MPP people in Ashanti and Eastern who did not vote, what was they protesting against?
One, I think they were not happy with Nanado.
Nanado in particular?
Yes.
Was it tribal? In Eastern and Ashanti especially. Was it tribal?
Look, let me tackle this once and for all.
Yes, please.
You see, in this country, the dynamics or the demography of MPP voters are largely Akan.
Yes.
About 65% of MPP base are Akan. Now, you have an Akan base, but your candidate come from a different group.
Muntie owura nasema orka no. Nana komianom omo ye de ebi mbada say na ye political neutrality. Asema orka na ye fact. Or ye political neutrality inti yenja won. Sisi kura de omo se ba mea ebeko onopose obo mpaye. Ana Gideon Wakum so etwa ndwom.
Base, but your candidate come from a different group. Right?
That's deep, eh?
Yeah, that's deep. You will struggle to galvanize the accounts.
Why won't the accounts vote for another tribe candidate?
No, you see,
are they MPP because they are accounts, or they believe in the MPP's philosophy?
Look, there are people who are MPP because they are accounts. Simple as that.
They are MPP because they are accounts.
Yes. And if you look at what has happened, I mean,
they feel the MPP is their party.
Of course.
Okay. Whether in opposition or in government is their party.
I can't for party. I mean, we
They've
say
said it. They've said
I'm an Achim. I've come from the same place, so I know what we say. So it is seen as account base. So when you give the accounts what they feel to be an alien to them, they are not galvanized, enthused by it.
And what is alien to them is determined by tribe.
Of course. You see, the only thing...
Will the accounts take a bono?
They are all accounts.
They consider bono as accounts?
Yes.
Kintampo?
Yes, they are all accounts.
So, Chibi, Achim Swedro.
They are all accounts.
Western region?
They are all accounts.
Parts of central region?
They are all accounts.
But that means you can do a double account ticket and win if you're MPP.
It's about numbers.
Yeah.
You have to work out where the numbers
So
come
those
from.
MPP people who said that MPP is in trouble because they have moved away from their base, should we have listened to them?
Look, during the polling season, when we were polling, when you put an account candidate against Mahama, the gap shrinks.
Oh, that's interesting. Any account candidate?
Any account candidate.
Say Kennedy Japan.
In fact, Kennedy Japan was doing better than Baumia against Mahama.
Who?
And Kennedy Japan.
Or was doing better
Yes.
against Muhammad than Baumia?
Yes. And then even when Alan was in the race, the same thing was applied.
Alan was doing better.
Yes.
So if Napo was the candidate number one, would it have made a difference? He comes from Menchia.
It could have been worse.
But you are saying Akan.
No.
Or about him in particular.
I mean, look, Napo's personality is different. So Akan, but even Akan didn't want him. He lost massively.
How didn't the MPP decision makers know that the Akans may not like Napo? How didn't they know?
I don't know. I don't know. But we came in later, and
so if the running mate was different, would it make a difference?
Yes.
MPP will still lose, but it will make a difference.
Yes.
If Kennedy Japan was a running mate, will it make a difference?
Absolutely yes.
Could they have made a difference in parliament as well?
Every number counts.
So, I mean, if Kennedy Japan is a candidate, the difference in presidential will come. But will it affect parliament?
If he was candidate, I don't think they would lost Asin Central.
Yes, I mean, straightforward, you can say that.
Yeah. So
at least for that one.
There are areas that he will have influence, and there are people who he would have galvanized to come out and vote.
What about the women? If Baumia had a female running mate, would it have made a difference?
No.
Okay. Yantu aso. Ebika hobiem.
For NDC, I would say that they don't rely so much or entirely on one particular religious group, because most accounts are Christians. And that's where the MPP disability comes from. Because your base is an account, and accounts are almost 90% Christians, you are caught up in between the biggest religion and the biggest ethnic group. If you look at NDC, it's a fragmentation of group of people. Small here, small there, small there. And the religion doesn't play a big role in NDC. But for MPP, it will, because the base is not fragmented.
I was expecting that polling stations that are dominantly Islam will vote for Muhammadu Bawumia.
No.
I called my reporters on at the close of votes in the night in Nima. MPP had lost heavier than they did in 2020. But what happened?
Look, I've always said, and people were not listening. I have the privilege of growing up in Zongo. Really, when I can, and I'm Muslim. So I know the dynamics of the Islam and the Muslim vote very, very well. It goes deep. NDC is not the Muslims that give the NDC the Muslim vote. It is the party. So whoever the party puts there will get the Muslim vote.
Why? Why do Muslims want to vote for the NDC?
It goes back to...
Is it the holiday?
Not
the Alhaji Mama Idrisu's work in PNDC?
No. It goes back to Nkrumah's time. Nkrumah's overthrow. 1969. The Aliens Compliance Order.
Oh, but that's gone beyond that.
Yes, but you think it's gone.
No, but Ali Mahama, who would have been part of the Aliens Compliance Order, became vice president under Kufuor.
Absolutely. So if you realize that from Ali Mahama's time all the way to Mahama first, you know, NPP was attracting
something.
Muslims, yes.
Yeah, it was coming a little bit. Yeah.
And when Akrobeto came, Akrobeto won, there was an increase in the Muslim.
Yes, because of the Zongo ministry and all of those things.
But 2019, they lost it.
Why?
You know,
what happened in 2019?
In 2019, there was issue about the Muslim students in some mission schools that were not allowed to fast and pray.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Under free SHS.
Yes. Well, education. I mean.
Yeah, general education. Yes.
And he would cry.
Oh, they were compelled to eat during the Ramadan.
They say health and safety issue. They were not allowed to fast. I mean, we've been fasting.
But were the Muslim community in this 2019 episode that you mentioned, which I've heard, were they also concerned that the vice president couldn't do anything about it?
Absolutely. He was quiet.
I heard that.
He went quiet.
I heard that.
He went quiet, and that really did a big damage to him.
But we all heard that after the election.
Maybe he wasn't prepared to listen. We were telling him a long time.
No, I was told that issue. And then I had a northern guy called me, a very good friend of mine, who is politically neutral, and told me that he voted for John Mahama. And I said, why? He said, my business. They spoiled my business. And I told your man, I went to his house. I said, Alhaji, he promised me that he would do it. I didn't hear anything. So I told my people to vote for John Mahama.
No, look.
When the Muslim community and the Islam community feeling that the vice president did not really stand up enough for their interest,
and also there were things that he was doing that the Muslims really
didn't like.
Were put off. Yeah.
Like what? Communion.
I mean, the church going was really.
They didn't like it.
No.
But he hasn't stopped.
Well, that's why the votes didn't come.
No, but after the votes, he hasn't stopped.
And then, if he continues doing that, the vote will still be coming down.
So he should stop.
Absolutely.
He shouldn't show unity in religion.
That's not unity.
Diversity in your religion, shouldn't show it.
I was baptized a Christian.
Yes.
My mother's a Presbyterian.
Yes.
I go to her church, do occasion programs, and leave.
You are a Muslim?
Yes.
So you go to the church?
My mother program. I go to a church for program. I donate to a church.
And then you leave?
I leave.
You don't go as far as communion?
No, I mean, why should I do that?
But if you are the vice president and you visit a church, you can't leave. You have to speak.
No, look, speaking is not the same as worshiping. You'll be worshiping with them. And look, truth be told, people must tell him why he lost the Muslim vote.
I get the point. I understand that. He must be told. He must be told.
Maybe people are just too timid to tell him the truth.
Maybe we don't know.
No, we don't know. Maybe he doesn't listen.
We assume that Ghanaians will like unity.
No, you see,
unity in diversity.
Look, that's not unity. Look.
So if I'm running for president and I go to Muslim Friday, Christians will not be angry.
Why was Ali Muhammad not accused of the same thing?
He didn't do that. Ali didn't do that, going to churches. He donates, but he doesn't. He didn't do that.
That's the role of. I mean, his role was to, show, go to events, take part.
Yeah, he did, but he won't go to church.
I mean, look.
But that's because Bawumia was baptized a Methodist. That's what he said.
I was baptized a Christian, Presbyterian.
Yes.
So the same thing. I don't know what he does. Maybe I'm not vice president.
So going forward, he should stop.
Look, he should be who he is.
Muslim. No Christian.
No, you can go to event. You can take part in event ceremonially, and you get. But taking handkerchiefs and dancing and jumping is not part of your Islamic religion.
He didn't jump, he was just dancing.
Paul, I mean, we don't want to be close about this thing. Let the man know him.
But it's very interesting.
It really affected him among the Muslim community. Look, it would be in the best interests of MPP if Bawumia says, I won't run again, on his own, not to be pushed.
He on his own must say that I will not do this again.
No.
Can he come back later if he doesn't do 2028?
He's still young.
An MPP must look for an account candidate or a gun or
look, I look at the data.
Yes. What does the data say?
Now, if he does that, then MPP can begin to rebuild the party earlier.
Without him.
Because the problem he brings is systemic.
Okay, there's another theory that nobody has won Ghana's presidential elections by coming once. You have to come twice.
No, you see, those kind of trend thing, that's what killed us
I think I agree with you on that one too, because 2024 changed almost everything.
Absolutely.
Now, what 2020 and 2024 has taught us is that the Ghanaian voter is very matured. Because the victory that was given to NPP in 2016, landslide, 4 years was whittled away. And then, after 4 years, they gave NDC an unprecedented victory that only Rawlings was getting. And we don't trust the Rawlings elections, but fair enough. Rawlings alone was getting those figures. NDC have a huge majority now. Analysts like you say that, oh, don't mind them. 2 million people didn't vote. Add 2 million to Bawumia's 42, NPP wins. They should sit down. If they don't do their work well, in 4 years, that thing will vanish. Because the Ghanaian voter is now showing that he is very, very mature. Because when you look at the 2016 figures, almost all the amateurs like us predicted that with this kind of landslide, it's not recoverable in 4 years. It's recoverable in 8 to something years before our eyes was whittled away. On election night, I was here when it was announced that Akufo had taken a 1 million lead. This is around 2 a.m. I went downstairs to celebrate. 5 o'clock, I was called that Charlie, the thing is 500,000 now. And I said, what? It's gone. They said, yeah, it's gone. But are we winning? They said, yeah, but we are winning. Parliament, nobody was telling me. 4 hours later, I ran to the center. And when I saw the figures, Parliament was, at that time, we were waiting for Martin J. Mensah Kosa. It was Martin J. Mensah Kosa who brought it to 137. So this is just 4 years. Should the NDC look at this and be worried about the governance style? Or the victory is big enough to transcend the next election?
I don't want to believe they will make the mistake MPP made.
That one, you have to defer to me.
Ayo, Kasongo Bonawe, nobody naga, Kasongo ye. Kasongo Bonawe, Asamna na dahono. Osei, I don't think they will do the mistake the MPP did. What mistake did the MPP do? Do. Bawumia baba Abeiku. Me professor de ato. Say, MPP believes third time Bawumia will win. Third time. Into second time na omode na eba no. Omunim so mbelusu enya omya. Owura ne kan say it will be a very good interest. Very good for MPP if Bawumia kasa ekase onrane na obia mpiapia no. Ebebu MPP party no. Osei he's still young. The fact is that a dear MPP jina so omo the power leader. A dear only economy. Say only economy dear. According to the gospel according to Nanado. Bawumia qualify because of economists. No buy no economy no odi passe na wan passe. Inti DMB na aka wo Bawumia ho a still Nana Akomah kyerɛ sɛ Bawumia will go on a post and kabaya de. Gideon Mwako kyerɛ sɛ ye Nyankopɔn ɛyɛ ɔde yɛn nkosie ansa na ɔde yɛn abɛkyerɛ ɛdeɛn paa na ɛwɔ hɔ MPP for DCA members including me at a point Mia madam for pa etimi a cansam phone or hate Kennedy Japan may be murder. Sir, there's no way Kennedy will lead the party. Bawumia will win, and Bawumia will win the presidential election. Obey winning general election. And I'm a friend now. Mr. Charlie, Tete, me neighbor. Bawumia win olo. Also, life is like that. Also, life is like that. Sana brabotie, and he will come back and win say, "Hey, mukuku yedru." Yeah, sa political neutrality phone MPP kofa about party de muno. So omo amfa sa de na mbehiem, e na omo ye din, e na edru ba me aso a, enkenye obi na beka. No bia hunu se na nadu danko kufuado na gender opebribi adie bi poti wo ho opeso ogeni. And what is that thing? When you go back to a Japadia document, the Japadia document reads that JB Dankwa fought bravely to the end. In Chubon say Omun jai JB Dankwa dimbwara da. When we come to say Yenje party. Now JB Dankwa fought bravely to the end. So we see the coming of Nana as the rebirth of JB Dankwa. Sadia ne didi Nana Dankwa trim. Say, come what may. As I saw ye bribi for us to take a glory at JB Dankwa. Why na enyo no. And then I'm no sumo about a chimfu mafia sono sabi a chimfo ni bimo JB Dankwa kudi or kunyano and you don't know about guno until he's ever poised to make sure so on to be jadi and you knew Asemni neni. He want to leave a legacy in Achim. If he said JB Dankwa money di money. Uba Achim tribe numa ye money di money. No nkono so baba ye mo say yes. The second birth of JB Dankwa no. Nanadu Dankwa ampa waye true replica of him. Na wabaya nso inti nyoye yina no, this is where it's coming from. Ena eya jininsem. Eya jininsem. Na ayeye ya ne yesi o mampanin John Yekum Kufuor mampanin dada Yekum Kufuor. Ono so beye bi. Oye nneoma kama mamanfo bo na baso. Ena oja owie na okotena ahomgye mu. Anyeye kura no owo ni sinto bebre. Amanfo ka owo de otimi yeye. So amanfo kono ho akogye afutuo. Right now afutuo bempa na party for because ye kona nado Dankwa Kufuor do ho akogye advice as to how to build a party. Obi nkan kire me. Why? Who will say the Adom we have to go to the Nado Dankwa Kufuor and seek the advice, the experience. Ebusia me say obi nka nkyerɛ me say why pa no baka say we will go to Nanado Danko Kufuado. Aye ya omampanin kufu amanfo kɔ hɔ ekɔgye afutu ekokyia no ne ade. How is it going to be like Nanado? Nti ohun sɛ bebi ade na afa no sɛ wankonkode na sɛ Kennedy kura bedi animu a efi kura de na agenda na asai, because he can never instigate or he can never rule through Kennedy Japan. He can never dictate to Kennedy say do this for Aisha. You say he wants somebody over to me amassage problem ni any. This is where it's coming from. Na me anka sa meti hei eba no muslimi ya me 50-50. If you say me maame oko ware muslimi na be ware me maame kane ono ne wo nkramofo akukuda miansa ne firstborns. My brother mpenimfo ina omo ye Muslims. My sister Penny was a Muslim for 32 years after ansa na obe converted by Christian, but mienu ne de omo da so ye Muslims. My brother Penny ne sak me maame second boy Muslim ono no tete me ne nche na metena ko school. Inti I will never hate a Muslim. Ko bi wo me mogya amu. Nanso ade enye de na enye. Niama Baumia yen is because Nanado didn't introduce Baumia on the right path. Inti Baumia oye party ba also right to become a president. Nanado has rather destroyed him to the people, but people don't see it. Baumia qualifies as a Ghanaian to lead. But the Kwame and Nanado don't qualify to introduce into the system. No, we're breaching rules. No, MPP in Penufona ya say there were a lot of backdoor battle because they didn't want they do baby omudu obuo man Nanado and omo accept ye. They know. And the person upon all they have given him the chance to come and prove. He couldn't even prove. At the end of the Dr. Baumia as a person is a fine gentleman. Nemo Onua nkasa so minim se Timudeu o man ho kwa ma omu control ni se remote. Nti edu bebi a nkasa so Onua nso gina oba abonten bekasa omu ka o obuade pa o so humble. Can't you say so gentle on pekasa on patem the day into on a fata Ghana any ene Nansantrani yet maybe say you said when you come you're going to rip off e-levy, you're going to do this. Why can't you do one of them to at least prove that when you come you'll be able to do it? When I come, when I do it now, when I come, what will be my manifesto? Look at this question. And original Harvard, no. Do you think those Harvard University people, can you give this answer to them and they will applaud you? And still, Ghana for who she, unprepared who we are. No, not who want a ticket. Said the Abeiku committee me shene chia ye adwuma ya ka asam ya ka Inti efiewura wasam na ubisa ya no ekoba ebesi so Nanso obey. Enti ebusia asam nokra yentu sabe. Hello.
Hello.
Aha.
Kweku.
Kwajo.
Otomenka.
Mete unka pa.
Yo. Akwa babiewe.
Yes on.
Na mentia tifo. Akora de antafo mame. Etia o. Ma George na mama bus. Kennedy Baiva, yete onka che. Ose ho ya mi ente onka. Emba ni nyina yete atiamo. Emema ni nyina so yete amo. Abe bebubo mudin. Na abe asama mi busa aye no.
Aha.
Mi oka sentokwa ane entokwa ne besi no. Ansa na no yiye pepepe. Ana wodi aba no. Na me yesa ade wei. Simple logic. So obiye ni ho a na wofo ade adwapade agya omo a omu nuanom ekodi danyuma na no na se omo nhwe ma adwuma ne nkoso a ombetena se ahwe se omu nuanom no eda adwuma na no fa adwuma no nya de omo pe no musika ne nhye na omo medi hia ombesole akụ apre omo de enti me kan wei ade kire Ghana se yen Ghana fuyi aye dosun ye maame ama ana ye papa Kwame aye nyankopon tridiampo nyankopon na awie mejunjwe na edi ba kubia ye de bo nyankopon aye obutantim tridiampon obutantim a wotire no a wompon hwe eninti tena ye nananom wo na abo na se Ismail asefo nso ewo ebo na yen ya Asaase a na yete so a nyame de ba de wasiesi de kama iso eye ebo mu ho no Israel ho no omo so wo bo omo de omo sakotale ho twere omo petition de hye ho na wokọ Saudi nso omo ya na ye ba ya Asaase fufuro iso no na hwe abo be po ya abo wo Ghana na nyankopon na bodi ba ko ni obotantimu a na fa bo no ede ani yesusu se eni nti na nyankopon di tintim ho ede ma yen na yitimi jani nyina ho ni afelu pre ni ekọ Saudi ni akoto bo ni ekọ Israel na ado akọta mbo so di besi katizra ebreko a nyankopon asada siesi Asaase wei ede ama yen ede bo no bi ye ni tumi no atintim so atintim ho ama yen na yenim se ade a ya kenka atwere nso ahu se nyankopon te abode nyina mu nyankopon ɔte abɔdeɛ nyinaa mu ananyɛ saa na kyerɛ no kaa no
ai
na ada ne yɛtumi ka sɛ abɔdeɛ bi deɛ ɛyɛ bonsam deɛ ɛtumi deɛ mede animonyam nyinaa ma Nyankopɔn na meka deɛ abɛsi so sɛ ɛneɛ na bra so sɛ Ghanafoɔ yɛsɔre na yɛnnuanom a yɛato abae di ama wɔn mu a yɛyiyi wɔn sɛ ɔmo ne na yɛ maame ama Ghana nnwuma no ne nsaase na ɔmo tumi tena hɔ ma Forest Commission etimi kotwitwa ama Ghana nsaase ɛyɛ nyinaa deɛ ɛtɔn ɛde ma nipakuo kakra bi sika no nso a yɛnhu deɛ ɛfoto ekogu mu na ade a ɛyɛ nyinaa yɛ deɛ no yɛn nnuanom no a yɛyi wɔn kakra bi no ɛfom ɛfa na sɛ yɛyɛ nnuanom bebrebe no yɛtena hɔ ne yɛhwɛ no sɛ ɔmo fom adeɛ no nyinaa afa ɛde kyekyɛ ɛde kɔgoro mɛdamase ɛde kyekyɛ ɛde kyɛ na ɔmo deɛ ɔmo gye kakra bi de enjoy ɔmo self na sɛ yɛbɛtena hɔ ahwɛ sɛ yɛn nuanom parliamentarians yi yɛnka nyansasɛm nkyerɛ wɔm ɛnte ntaso kɔkɔɔ nkyerɛ wɔm ɛnka nkyerɛ wiase nyinaa sɛ yɛne wɔn bɛdi dwa foforɔ efi sɛ saa berɛ yi obiara pere ne deɛ o ntimi deɛ asɛm no sɛ sumi ni Ghana ni biara ma ne ho mmara ne ho so Ghana ni biara ma ho mmara wo ho so sɛ berɛ ɛwɔ mu yi ɛyɛ fa ahodie berɛ ɛne tira na nado na mamuo na ntimi antumpɔn no efi sɛ ɔno deɛ wɔn a ɛde ɛsɛ nkoaso mu no wɔn na ɛyɛ adwuma enti ɔno deɛ sɛ ɔde n'abusua bɛyɛ yie na yɛn Ghanafoɔ nyinaa yɛaka nkoaso mu no ɛno ho amamuo na wɔrebuo ana Nyankopɔn ane ne ho a wɔawe sɛ pɔtɔɔ a ɛnɛ party sɛ ɛkɔ sɛ ɛba o ɛkonkɔn hɔ yi enti sɛ Nyame ayɛ adom na sɛ yɛtumi afiri nanado amamuo yi a na ɔde yɛn gu so sɛ nkoaso mu yi a moma yɛne yɛ ho na yɛdwɔpadeɛ no wodeɛ yɛse Ghana dwɔpadeɛ no asase na ɛda hɔ no agudeɛ no koraa afei ne yɛtu 1% deɛ aka nyinaa da hɔ ɛnea wodeɛ deɛ ɔmo de ama ɔmo ayi 90% ɔmo fa 10 no ne adeade no wodeɛ ɔmo mfa deɛ aka no yɛn nso yɛntu ma yɛn ayɛ ho yɛnsi gold refinery ni deɛ sɛdeɛ Burkina Faso asi bi no na yɛntu yɛ deɛ no ma yɛ ho na yɛnya gold ɛmfa mbaake yɛsi di currency no na sika no ho nyɛ den na yɛntumi ɛne aman ani dwa Ira John Dramani Mahama ɛna me tie wo nsɛm a wokɔ African Summit wokaeɛ no matumi ahu sɛ wokɔ so a kyerɛ sɛ ɛda wakoma so Kwame Nkrumah ani suade hunu no wayɛ wadwen sɛ wobɛtu aso bi ɛne nti yɛtaa w'akyi nananom taa w'akyi ebi sɛ ɔmpɛ sɛ ɔmode Ghana si hɔ biem nti yere ho ɛmo aba mu koko anim baabi a wobɛgyina biara sɛdeɛ wɔkasa no ɛfa Africa dwadie ho yɛnka bom yɛkui ayɛ ho no yere ho na berɛ no a ɛsɛ sɛ yɛde yɛ ho yɛnya fa ahodie no ɛno nie na Ghanafoɔ bebree ani ni ɔm ho so sɛ yɛwɔ nkoaso mu ɛne nti yɛn kakra na yɛhu no yɛnyere yɛ ho na yɛnka na afei yɛntimi nye aborɔfo no hu sɛ ampa yɛhu baabi a yɛhyɛ afei yɛpie ɛne nti da biara mede Traore ɛba a inauguration n'ase no ɛyɛ mfato ho de ma wo sɛ sɛ abrante a ɔyɛ wua wo nua ketewa wua wo ka sɛ ɔbɛgye sai ne nyinaa na kyɛ sɛ na dwuma no a wɔyɛ wɔ Burkina Faso no Africa ne wiase nyinaa yɛ dɛn ahu na ɔmani asɔ na ɔmani gye enti ɔmo de ɔmo honhom nyinaa tae n'akyi ɛne ti na ɔbɛgye saa sai no ne yɛ nyɛ den ɛno ano sɛ madwapadeɛ miami tu ma adeɛ na miama refine ma adeɛ na wopɛ bi a wabɛtɔ na manya bi de atua meka manya bi de abiebie nnwuma mayiyi akwan masisi hospital affordable houses hwɛ cities a Traore ɛkyekyere affordable houses unduanom nya baabi na nnwuma emra ya Asaase kuyaye na ɛkɔ so amamuoni ɔman kyekyere ni wadwapadeɛ na ɛyɛ wo dia no ma wiase hu sɛ wowɔ sɛdeɛ ɛnɛ yi Russia ne Britain mese Britain ɔmo de okra de ɔmo ahwie agu Russia ɛne America ekoye meeting a ɔmo anya wiase baabi a ankɔsɛ Saudi Arabia na Trump kura di ɔmo ho adanse sɛ they are fucking rich, they get money ɛyɛ oil baako pɛ ɛna desert John Dramani Mahama ye bibi show them mo mu hu sɛ wobɛtumi ayɛ mo maburu no a yama mu adwuma no mo nim sɛ na mo ni adwuma yɛ no mo hu office ko anamote muhu office ko anamote o ana na amanya adwuma yɛ no nso mahu office a makɔtena enti fato to sɛ na wuni adwuma yɛ baabi a na wote no ne sɛ baabi a wabɛtena no na scan tamama ho sɛ baabi a watena yi wodi adwumaden no nokoredie ɛbɛyɛ ama waka konwa no so wadwuma panti na ka kyerɛ monka kyerɛ mo ho saa sɛ deɛ mo nananom yɛɛyɛ a anyɛ yie no monyɛ saa na nnɛ deɛ yɛwɔ modern world 21st century enti mo bɛyere mo ho ayɛ Ghana yie muntie afutu a yɛdi fra ma no ne brɛ mo no wonni obroni bɛtena w'anim businessman bɛtena w'anim a ɛni no kura mu watatua no ɛso Anyama unya nyama free wote kaa mu eti wo benefit no to say unya no a uno mu wie school nyina eti men prem traso ma ade no efomfo de no omonsanka Ghana no yenkyekere ema yen ho na momfa dimpa na sa wo ye na wo ye ne yi a emfie bebre wo yanimu a ye de kyekere Ghana enti mon predimpa Sammy jamfinom basantarinom emaburu no amuwo munum paburo nom maburu no monkyerɛ sɛ moyɛ maburu a muwani suade hu na yentimi nkyekere Ghana na sɛ yɛwura John Dramani Mahama wie ne fie nan no a wagya dimpa no a na yɛwura Kennedy Akompre ko Japan enso MPP for enkɔpa ne kyɛw na omedi party na ni mefisi ɔno nkwa na obedi on party na ni mu a party ni betimi aso na agina na naso na ɔmo mehyehyɛ Ghana ɛma yɛn yenim sɛ enu akyɛ danso ɛwɔ hɔ ɔno so wɔ hɔ ɔde nim die bɛboa ama Ghana ne ya kyekyere Ghana ne ya kyekyere o yɛn kyekyere party wo nipa no wo na wo yɛ Ghana ni eti wo ana sɛ wo dwene sɛ de man ye besi ayɛ no wonam ana wo hwɛ adeɛ na wo tie news na wo hwɛ wiase na wo ma akɔn dɔ sɛ yɛn nso yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ɛne nti yɛsrɛ sabre wo mu die moma yɛn sɔre na yɛn ka nkyerɛ yɛn nuanom sɛ yɛn ne yɛasoma wɔm adwapadeɛ no yɛ maame amadea ana yɛn nyinaa yɛ dea ana yɛyi mu sɛ mu ni yɛnim ɛne nti monkɔyɛ dufuru pɛ ahantan dwae kankan ne kata asɛ monkɔdi sikani berɛkyi na Ghana enkuta hurehurei efisɛ ni braba yɛnkan ho mom na sɛ yɛkan ho bom no obiara de n'adwenkyerɛ ba na yɛkasa sɛ ɛbra so sɛ yɛ mineral resources no yɛn ayɛtu yɛ deɛ ne refine yɛ nneɛma ne yɛnya kwan biebie factories na yɛn nso mmabunu no nya adwuma yɛ ɛyɛ brɛ no ni ɛno nti yɛsrɛ woyɛ ababunu a ma wadwen nyinaa nsi sɛ woto aba no ma purpose bi ɛno nti wode w'ani di akyire ayɛ sɛ wakɔ sɔmete osivi ɛwɔ adwuma bi mu ɛno ara ne sɛ da bia w'ani di akyire na wofrɛ busa saa ne yɛto aba woto aba no sɛ wopɛ sɛ Ghana yɛ yie na wonya adwuma yɛ ɛno nti enyinaso a wode to aba no ɛsɛ sɛ da biara wobusa na wobusa mpanimfoɔ no na wobusa wɔn ma mo nkama no ntum obiara nsɔre na ɔnkasa na sɛ yɛn nyinaa sɔre na yɛn nyinaa yɛkyerɛ yɛ adwene a na democracy no na ɛyɛ adwuma wɔ Ghana na ɛnyini na yɛ adwene kyerɛ no nso yɛkyerɛ sɛdeɛ ɛbɛyɛ a yɛbɛtumi asi Ghana yɛn deɛ ɛno na de yɛakoma so ɛnyɛ party na emu Ghana first ɛno nti yɛn numere yi me nso kakra a mede boa Ghana akyekyerɛ numere yi yɛsrɛ King Jesse Radio and TV baabi a wotie radio yi na wohwɛ firi biara subscribe na like na share na Asempa no ɛnokorɛ no aha na wobɛte no nyame nhyira obi a na ɔnka obi biara ho ne yɛn nyinaa mfa akoma pa ɛne akoma korɔ na yɛnka mmom na Ghana yɛbɛtumi ayɛ ama na bɛyɛ sɛ Dubai anaasɛ Qatar nyame nhyira obi a bi nyame da ase.
Thank you very much.
Akoma foforo na mihia onipemu wana kumemu na I refasem ewudisem nyina friba onyankopon bakomemu temame na mame akoma foforo akoma foforo Sending a frotty, Sunday one. Sarah, Mama, come up, precious on me. I want the woman, me, I come up for fro. I come up for me. Minkan say it, I've to me, you say it. Minkan say it, one for never say my fear. Come me, Passa. Me pechire chando se akuma na jikio ano apema kongwa jiemo enuntina vede makome napo sisama kuma mamma kuma fofro mammi akuma fofro madabetina mabe mammi akuma fofro akuma jiji foya mammi akuma fofro
All right, thank you very much. Good evening, 4040. Now the same.
Okay, last one.
About the other room.
Michelle, what did you say? Ghana, Guinea 21.
Yes.
You're doing a mistake. I'm not sure more.
Mm.
Animal of Reform Chief. Chief, you're up. This year, Preoccupy. You offer penny. You have a penny. Sani Beckham. Abe.
Yeah.
And idea. Now, Brofin, no, we in a good now. A chance to then and dear Nabeka. Prof. Ben Abekan.
Oh. That's how the end a home cron at the Mayanti. Osama and Jendi Ayabaka.
Kufado, home Bishu.
Fellow Ghanaians. Fellow Ghanaians.
British accent. Now call French. No about America,
yeah.
And now we need person kukula with the Muslim with the Mufua. Amen. And what come Asempa? Me, I mean, no person be busa. I said, me want to say Kremo and Kremo Mojau.
Oh yeah.
Kleiner Moran in Africa. Nina Ghana Bakuya, Ama Ghana Bakuya. Now, Abe, me offer, Anna, and Quaya Abesumia, Abua, Ebinuma, Amwa Binum. Now, me offer Taka once and pound. What a few ra. Abena me person with Busa there. Oka and Quasum Quasum. I don't know who I said I am Mr. Busan Samu. Abe, and the other person here. I am Busan Sam. And you say about near Casasa near Cop.
Yo.
And say people are Yadunica. But what's all my young
Ayo.
So,
me I am a Kwame wow flow because who we are. Well, we know my picky questions in the room, but once will be there, crown swabber and Zawodiano. That's how I like people to flow. I like you to flow.
Okay.
But what can say? So open and sad because Bassa won't mean count Casa in ye. Now say I interrupt you. Unless baby economy who say except means me back to make sure say mentiase, but me to say I will allow you to flow.
Oh, but no, yeah, now, Jumano, the old PSF from now. Also, not experience in a now because tell me what fact, young qua and quality Yabaye. And ya come. Be beard what you must say, and quasum Yabafumu. Oh, my Ghana down. And penny forward. You won't cost from penny forward. Or more Mutiwa Munini Pahu. Ah, no, what would you get your mamma, Papa? No more yea. No more yea. And Mam Craya than Qua. Yet, some Quapa, put Udania, Uba Butira, American memoir. Yet, we put your more than any mammy. I'm out to be credible. Now, Ghana ought to Ghana on ya. Wow, club for your Wayaqua. And then crown yabi. And so crown Papa. And you are crown yabi. Now, so better be crown that Wayaqua. We not allow pressure. We know you're not paying. Ah, me, go for the what the do a challenge Kakabem. Make challenge do. If you want copying, there be a challenge because and Kwasuna and Yasun no Hano. Maybe they will trust you, no make here.
If you're 40 if you're so person chill be biase.
Ah, okay, I'm coming the other day because the person tell me what I said. Sammy, you Kwasuma Yasu. Adom Abway because on my gun that was say at Tompire. Sanya young Kwame Timuya, our Brotea, or my gun and Canyon Mayo. Castica, what do I send to call my gun? At the Buabusia, at the Buakrono. And to me, Pop, me was fast. Some, I bet me of fast. Now, some is a bit of and Kwame Timua. no kan Ghana na ya pata bi nsam ne patu ma bi fa bi ne ma du mu kom na ja usoli ya frafro na wudi nsam ni asuma o ya suma ko di asem we ha kwa wo de ko Ghana de ko ye maba na be sum ko anti maba tram krom ya be suma wo sa wa be pa ba no asa be tram bo kire enti me de ofa be challenge kakra because wo ka se sum kwa ya sum kwa me dana me no be o me de me hu ni se eye bre na be wo for wa bre bo kire aboti ablabo adwumaden enti na me wo fa wode kasa ande abeti ahye ande adukurani adwuma de ye adwuma ye be ye adwuma so because nipa etwase ye adwuma bible kuraka wode adwuma adobi nipa bible ye mra me ye bone no wode adwumaden na domi yen ana wasade adwumaden ahira yen abe utie biye
itie pa
ya abra me no mi anu ni mi ma me no ye bone no nyame wode adwumaden adobi nipa anu wasade adwumaden so siraye because onim se nipa obebre beto baha no wa mawo adwumaden no wa mawo faso bi afuruma ba na wadidi mu mu na wade asere no wada adwo ho na de tia kwato aso enti se ye kan kwasom anyamodin aboche ewei se mega betuma ka se medina so aka se this nipa no ye kwadofo ta wo kase ye kwa akwa da wo kan ye nkwa na ye nkwa media betara go let say akwadro atere ye mu a ana ye ana sa ye betara say ye nkwa na that say akwa because ye man Ghana mu no aduma tinga me no ti komo a ye man Ghana mu ye serious akwadro tie mu akwadro etie mu o man Ghana mu ho ye serious ye pese ye boy ho bra nipa mpabre nipa nya adwumaden nipa nya serious enti anu de wo pese enti na ye bewu a ne akwatra Ghana ye dage ye kwaje hu ne akwatra Ghana but mo ti krom ha no obi ya kwakola wa retire so da so ya adwuma because wo sum ne man wo de adwumaden ani ye de tete no ye de tete no man benyini be ya panini enti aka ne ho but ye ho no nam se ye krom no nya adwumaden bi akwadro abata ye kra ne ye sunsum no nti ye hunu se ye retambo tira e de maye but obi tim na ono so ya adwuma tichir kro no man kro ni ye ya ye sabetem a ye enjoy ye de habusia enti ye obi ka se Ghana de uti kro mo wo ye okay na nyankwa ana Ghana de ahoto ho Ghana ya kwadro asem ti ne ka ne sa abroche ba yi me kwa na mti Ghana na me ka se robot ni abroni abrofo ye abaifo broni de robot na ye nyuma bia ne adade me ba abroche mu se da se nipa na omo de atesere man nipa na adwumaden na omo de atesere omo man broni ye serious etu nipa obehye na se no obechew se mi ankasa me nyakwadofo na wo obehye ma se na be kwadwo enti me wo fa frewura du ba bi wo ha o de ma chere do kakra tie yin aye tie krom ani ani abre ani ye serious ani ye de ho ye kra be ba for de ye adwumaden aso no man ma kanya ni se bibia ye collapsing bibia ye krono ya wia ya di makoto midibia to so do obedie di bi to so do okoto di bi to so ka do di ko ejiade baako eye 1 cedi a woni be ba nzu na do 10 cedis enu ni chese enu na chese Ghana wa ahotom eti yenko tenam ana e kom di ebeko kuntuhwa ni na chen na eko na mom na no chese ye kom no wote wa onye slave na ahoto ho wo ni se ye kwatena ni adane kwadefo asem ga na maka no mawie
yo eviera
Yay.
Asiwe wie.
Yo, 40. Yao. Wari mwone kasa. Nemu, sadie, enkwa sumna me kasa, ye womuno. Enye, se, ye ti kwanya baha ni ya beye jumana ye ti hano. Ena me kasa ye wankwa sumu wa hau. Dabi. ɛno deɛ sɛ ɛyɛ human resources na ɛnka yɛte Ghana ana Kwame Nkrumah yɛma ne tena ase na factories yi kasabri Ghana anka factories bebree ana anka yɛn ayɛ adwuma de som yɛ man no ana yɛtua tax yɛtua dan ka yɛtua bills ana yɛde titire ɔman na sɛ sabri ka yɛn so yɛte sɛ Dubai anaasɛ Kwame Nkrumah yɛntunu a anka sabri ɛnyɛ na yɛn mu bi sɛ bi obi te sɛ me sɛ me kɔfa desert so ana me kɔfa ɛpo so wo camp wa wo bɛte sɛ boat bi atu ɛkɔ yɛ nipa ɛwɔ mu nyinaa wu ɛnso na wo da so te camp sɛ wo de wo bo nyame mpa yɛ sɛ wo kɔtena boat no mu a ɔmfa wo nkɔduru ahu na emu niame ayɛ nkɔ asom no a yɛ nenam baabi sɛ yɛ kɔ aburukyira kɔpa dwuma yɛ no ɛno ne ɔdoma nkoma dwɔpadeɛ sika a Nyankopɔn ahyɛ ho bɔ a ɛwɔ Bible mu mpo asase a Nyame ahyɛ ho bɔ so ɔde yɛ kɔtena so na yɛakɔtena asase ne so na asase ne so Onyankopɔn de nneɛma papa a ɛyɛ sika a ɔman bi ɛwɔ baako pɛ o ɛnso so ne manfoɔ ho tɔ wɔm ɔmo mfa desert ɛnkɔfa poso ngu ansa na ɔmatumi akɔ aburokyire akɔnya kaa dada bi atenam anya adwuma bi ayɛ anya bi de akɔboa fie sɛdeɛ wɔka no yɛwɔ ne nyinaa bi wɔ Ghana hɔ na yɛn nuanom a yɛyi ɔmo sɛ ɔmo ni anim na ɔmo nkɔdi saa nneɛma no ho dwa na yɛnyɛ sika mfa nsisi adan ɛnyɛ yɛ akwan nsisi hospital emiabie nnwuma yɛn na yɛ man kɔ school free sɛdeɛ aman no bi ɛyɛ no a yɛba aburokyire ha ɛwɔ ha yi no yɛn man no wɔ sika a yɛbɛtumi de ayɛ te sɛ aburokyire living no bi pɛpɛɛpɛ nanso saa adwapadeɛ no ɛbɛma yɛayɛ adeseɛ ne yɛlivu yɛn man no mu ɛte sɛ deɛ yɛte aburokyire no saa adwapadeɛ no oburoni no asan ba ama yɛn nuanom no a yɛto aba ma ɔmo sɛ ɔmo mfa adeɛ no nkɔdi dwa no ɔmo de adeɛ no asa akɔkyɛ aborɔfo no ana kakra no a ɔmo gyeɛ no yɛnhu deɛ ɔmo de yɛ ana yɛn no a yɛbrɛ no a yɛn kaya yo ana yɛnya sika de ahwɛ ho no bibiara nso so a ɔmo nsan gye tax
wayɛ oh
agye tax ya agye COVID tax a kyɛ sɛ Ghana mama no a yɛn nyame ahyira yɛn no yɛnya yɛn ho twabrɛ ɛno na meka sɛ yɛwɔ nkoaso mu wɔ saa kwan so ɛnyɛ sɛ yɛtu kwan aba ha no ɛna meka sɛ yɛwɔ nkoaso mu wɔ ha daabi aha deɛ sɛ yɛbaayɛ no yɛba asase so heaven aha yɛbɛduru ha yi obi wɔ hɔ a ankagya aha enka no ohu baabi a drive no onim ade a di kura ɛwɔ kaa mu no di no no onim ade kode a ase kyerɛ aha ana bebree abehunu kaa ka abɛyɛ adrabafoɔ ne ade eti akwantuo no deɛ ɛnyɛ yɛtu kwan aba ha no ɛna meka se yɛwɔ nkoaso mu daabi Ghana no yɛn nuanom no a yɛato aba yi wɔ mo no a ɔmo de adwapadeɛ ni kɔdi dwama yɛnyɛ sika na yɛn nso yɛtumi atena yɛ man mu alivu te sɛ deɛ ɛba ha yɛ livu no ɔmo na ama yɛn akɔyɛ nkoa ɛwɔ yɛ asase ne so eti ade sɛ yɛtu kwan ɛkɔfa desert ɛkɔfa poso ma yɛn nuanom bi wuwu amane yɛ nipa fa mu ansa na nipa atumi kɔduru Italy asase so ansa na nipa behunu sɛ afɛ deɛ manya kaa tenam afɛ deɛ misumi wɔ sika mitumi tɔ atade pa sɛ etumi tɔ mpaboa pa sɛ saa ɔman na wokɔɔ so no ade a ɔmo de akyekyere saa ɔman no saa nneɛma no ɛfa ɔmbɛfa firi wo man no mu yɛ biribi te sɛ kookoo sei kookoo and for cocoa who sika omo ye chocolate omo je no afi baako ene nam jamre 33 billion ahina Ghana cocoa no any Cote d'Ivoire no a you produce almost 60% ewo the whole world cocoa no ahina ye kuafo no munya etisaka cocoa no yan kasa yetimi e process chocolate no yes si factory no ewo yan kromu Ghana ho ne yan process chocolate da aman for no beto a enya adwuma ne ya create no wenu na make say yan krofo na yeto abama a wo no ama ye guso ma san de akose nkwaso mu fa ahudie na Kwame Nkrumah abegima ye no anwie pe ye bi se ye jopade na bem ya adese na Kwame Nkrumah na ogina so de bie nyuma ye motorway ye niema akese no Kwame Nkrumah no ye tu no abrofo na sa dada wo mu eba afire ni nyina ama oma beji ajopade ni nyina anu na make say yenkuni anyi back ye jopade ebisa jopade na wa Asaase na se no obroni no di bibia ba ye friend politics democracy eti say jopade no e gold ni diamond ni oil ni manganese ni lithium ni de kekeka ho ni nyina no a eyo man ni sika na ebema wo Ghana ni watimi atena wo mamu aye wo adwuma na wadidi wo kromu aduane se de nyame bo wo no say jopade no obroni na sa abefa sa yenkofa desert enkofa poso emra ha ansa na yabenya greener pasture anam kan say
greener pasture why are they
that
no dey watcha
you so anything ye kan kwasom na ya na meka no a me pesa me twuma adwen sisi mu a enya ha ye wo hasre no ne ye nkwa o na sa ha obroni no wa ma ha wo no oye na dwuma ye na nanu edi kan ba ye no o me ne duro mba ye adwuma no o mu wie ye no a o mu wie o mu ko ye no obi aba so de obroni ye adwuma na na oye bi just say o mu wo benefit bi wo ho a wo be ye citizen kura asa unya unhu e ko unnim ye de ama families no wahu etimi amene na mu yi wonam abehu se ubehu se family na ayi lawyer na ya tratre opewe ya e wo mu office ti bebre yenim because ye mfiri ha ye hoho ye bedi pa ye ba akwantu nso de wutu abesan ko achi na obekọ achi na dwapade no anyame de ama wo no anka ese unua na otu abayi ni se onfa de ni nkodi dwa na me amede maame papa ya waja ne madwapade a ne mani bi dinu a ne mani bi nso komde wo na mebusa se etesa wabusuo no made ne besi abeyi ano se ntokọ ne besi no etese ye ni enua no mko ye de mko na ye dwapade na ye de o mato ano no afa ye fa ye dwapade na ye tu ye gold na ye de back ye currency ni ehu se ye sovereignty country say ye tibi twa ye sika ye bia ye nyuma ye ekuya ti se de obroni ni ye ni krom no ye nso ye wa ya Asaase ye gold na ye dia adwapade bia wa Asaase ne so ni obroni dia ye dia enu na meka se ye nyina ye nsori na ye nko enka se adwapade ne ye dia eti ye ne parliamentarians ne nko ntokwa ye no mo nko ade wo Bible mu ase BC wo Solomon wu ati no Israel for no koi ekoka tire Solomon ma se o papa te ase no eto a no de agugu yeso no na sosododo eni ti samabade a mo de ani mu nyina na anyi da bia ye kompreni na mote ye hawo eti mu de mu nim etu de mu abai mu eto no mo hwe na mu nyisuma yen omo so o mo nko ade ti amomra omo ba ya na o makoti afutubo ne se me papa ede ayi kobo ko na hwe mu a me de chei ene bebo mu enti se na eto no a 3% ya maybe the 30%. Ana Israel for July. Ana abusuya kodu mienu no. Emu chair mienu edu kofa ana mienu enso kai. Ana ma Solomon ahinie asese
Yo.
Example of Bible num.
All right.
Ana Bible no say ya mamre ni amane ya hini asem. Ana nyame se ode e kwasa asene so no ode akodi ahene ani ahema. Eno so ne ye no organa ho. Ho so na sika ne adwapade ani nyina so wo. Enti mo ya dwemra ye ho so. So ya adwapade no de ma ye prayer say God ko sika mpo anofo no. Obi tudi ye nuanom so ye yi wo no. Omu suro omu ninim bia. Enti ye no omu kuntokwa me wiase nyina ente se Ghana for sorry atiom parliamentarian say omu di o majopade na eche omu nya negotiating papa omu ntimi ni dwane yie wen ni asem no wen na se etimi ya na ye nsaka ye gold na afei se obi ni ebedidwo a ye na ebe kire ne percentage epe ada se 50-50 ana say ye di osisi akura na o ma ye 40 Onfa ni mfidie ni bibia amra o employ Ghana for o minor state ni 40% na yenso ye dia build a nation ana say o pay gold a how person obetu gold ha yenso person wo ye kwan wo titiri city no ba bia o corona wo kotu so gold no ya insist in making sure say west krono hospital wom football park wom children's park schools, roads, west mini malls, market. I'm making sure some food on the cronum. Oh, when no one of your friends say yes. Yenny was the kind of Uber to Niama conditions. Near the artillery crew. Nagana, or my will be Biana sewage, Kwame Nkrumah or Tema. And Kabesin and the whole Ghana. And Kobe who got our because you will see it. Said the say a webroot. When no one made a me namano me con do say a bay. And on a me 3 years in I to say, Yanya yet to Quano, Yanni a bet me a can. I'm at ye, and the moment in I am for Yanum to Punayan can say, enough is enough. Your job, Padiano, you're here. Modi de amwadie no woni nko ye na nanim nim nyansa enti waka tutu ho said de amwadie no oni nko de aka no ye bo ho ban afa de obi ba bie mu a 50-50 ana o man na so yen ya so ye tubi ade back ye currency no no ye timi tu ye nya be 200 tons said de tada ka ye no a no no ye timi de kwaje bosun ya be $30 billion na ye di see ya man. Yet it's say Ghana, I'm an Abeiku Dubai, Nikata. Yenia, Anna Kata for Kodi, $30 billion, as I say. A stadium, I hear two share. Omunkwane di be wiase, na me hu obi ahu bi da. Stadium mu a, yes, share, ya ball no yu ani asa tutu. Eso oire ba ko pe eno omo. Masa, mama ye humra ye hu so. Na ye kas enkwasum no a anya ye tu kwa abaha no ye dopade no ba me ya adese ne asu ya tra ekrom adidi anom di anumonyam ne ye yi amanyankopon no enkrofo afa ye nuanom nso a ye to abayi wo mo nso a omo ye hufo omo ni mu dwadi eti esa ye sewom no omo ye the right thing and it dey asoma awom osoma obi na yi wani a so or the other phone the bebrew. Eti ya suma mu a wasi e bo makidom. Ni etimi di ahosi enya ye dopa de no safe obi ba 50%, 40%. Afa ye yan fi etu ya de ya rofani ye niama. Ghana no ya fa no ya de ho. Ho na meka no etie bia na wunnim. Ti mesraw, ti wadwere bra so.
Ayo.
Na hwe say the American no ana ame ayen kwa no
Dati mo
eho na ame ayen kwa no etimasre mumye nyina ma ye homra ho so na ye hu sasa na nyamede ma ye no enne mapa na ewo mu no say ye hwa ma ye nuanom aton yie ne adidwa ne yie a ye ikura no ye betena Ghana ne de ahode na ye adwuma ade asi Ghana na nya ye nananom abesi abrofu ko na wie no na won to aso nso guso ne ye adwuma ma wo mo na ye de ne ye jan ho ane na meka no se na hamia o wakwantuom ana ohu se fasuo na dwiri o ana okra se wo kosi eti abraso se nyina ye ka hu bom na ye kasa na ye sika no ye dwopade na nyame de amaye no ye nsatimika na se nya diwie a eho na ya de ye ho eho ana na fa hudi akwa me nkroma beje ye no awie peye efise ye ni ye sika ne tutumi na woni usika tutumi a na obi ne control we dwopade a onya nipa na kwa anya ni ti na da bia ya fa chance ane e besresre
yo
that is the besresre eti abe mama fancy a 40 abesa kasa na me shira
me da mo Michael
yeah senior
a design
Adom Ankomah
amen
when me bra penny crack and in here into me yes sure sim go be media yeah say most of times you know na ye dey Ghana for ye ka say ye akwadwero it is a Ghana ye kasa asem na na ye me seriously because there is nothing indicating say Ghana for ye akwadwero bibia ni we kire say Ghana for ye akwadwero ade bia Ghana for ye bia kire say Ghana for sebi ye pa adwuma ade bia ni wono ma kire say ye akwadwero de ofia ye adwuma den na me ye wo hanom na ye hwede we nkofo ye farms na sefo a sebi o ye maame mo ye nana mo sori ahomache ekoti afuom ukoye nkuro ntutu mu a kotena afuom ebu a ne ye fo hwe ndem watena wono ma na bobe 5 ansa no abafi obi o ya akwadwo betina ye sa de we
ya bi
ya bedru ya begu ya kan se ya betina o manu we adwuma den a ye ne hanom ne nasefo e de na kire se Ghana ni ya akwadwo the whole thing and say that concept now ye whole comparable for me kasa se moja bia broni ye sisifo broni ye kan say trofo broni ye dadafo senior say atay ye adabia ebodi din ofa kwan boni su nya na atay ni be ye skani na say obi ye adwuma eye ne kwan so na ono no nya skana ni sikani ru atay ya ye de omu mienu ye comparison
ya bi
what you chrome broni abedada wabesisi wabehwia wabefa wasefo onananom ama abeso wo so ese kwso maso ede o maye nkoa ese ade o maba bebu onu chrome ede omo ye adwumaden ono no hwe won so slavery say you can say a form of slavery na what it no adane asisi o hwe ndwuma kese e wo chrome anya abrofunu na ye supervisors ana ye wo blacks aye wo no ye mom na ye adwumaden still na ye ntiase ni ye de broni compare bibini se bibini broni atichiri ni kuro what in that dan kuro no ne ye kan say nim de ketua bi a ye panifo na omo aba ha be ko school a omo nim no omo news no eno na broni di atichiri ni kuro obi a wabetena America bia wako school wabe president of Ghana and I wakotena UK wabe president of Ghana to say Nkrumah Kufuor perform na send him there na brofo ni use your omo de omo nim how betimi de acheche omo but they will never use it because omo abesua sa abrofo no tactics no slavery by mentality enti ye wo Ghana no ye mpanifo no omo pese Ghana de ye nkoa ye ade nketen adwuma no ema wo mo ye som wo mo ye kotokoto wo mo se de be ye adane de nia no omo no be wasro ase dam abrofo mentality ni bi enti broni ni supervise ye president na ye president supervise ye no just service ye akwadifo ti me ti bi say ya na ye me ya me feel say ye ti say ye me bra panyi period acheche me ye ka Ghana ade a ye betumi aye aboa ye japade ana ye se ye bon ho ban ye japade na start ye nipa na ye wo mu na ye tu kwan no se ukọ ye kan say embassies ni sisi ya nipa dodo a tu kwan every Ghana aba outside no e dey no mbeba ye nya adwuma ya no be ye akwadwuni be na oba ha no ma obetumi aba betina kuroma no kuroma ya akwadwufo abi o ye kwadwo abetumi atena sa nipa dodo no eno na ye se ye bo ho ban ye pe bibi ati se de mebra pe ni fie re kan ye betumi bi asap tututu e wo fie ama o ma tafie na o ma ye adwuma wo fie na atimi abo ma development akoso Ghana develop but in developing the way the resources they compare the development in developing the way yes and the aircon and no na mebra pani firi a wo chechi na say ye fa ye tianom any adwuma sem na say for say empo ye de no na ebeka ya beka se Ghana for ya kwadro de ene menim nipa ye kan say ensusu ye kra oni akọ no odi susu because ye ni abrofo na ye adwuma senior wo be a wo ni abrofo ye adwuma he for na ye adwuma ni ya me work FedEx na me ye manager of FedEx me manager no supervise me no ye manager me ne managers ni bia wo ho no ma no mo ya abrofo ni anya at the same level every year bia consecutive 5 years am tena ho no every year bia employer of the year na maje e dey na me because me ye nkwase adwuma ni nya ma o sebi that is what they abrofo no the almost FF ye ho no ye ba ha no ma ye kuye ho eye adwuma na bro so nti broni no trust say or the adwuma bi say yensa ye be ye ndie na wo ye kwadwofo broni wo be trust o enti me the message American that mentality na say ye tim na Ghana fo pe adwuma Ghana fo ye pe adwuma na ye krom ne ye system no sebi ye nya adwuma 24 hours no ye nya adwuma saa ntom senti no eno na wo kan dia me no be ya adwen but say ye kase ye Ghana ni mpa adwuma ne de ene ye onya rush me say senior me can last one am dey to research a wo ye I think Pennsylvania say the whole America omo ba African countries omo ba ha omo eku omo ye adwuma pa Ghana anana edika research a Roman man kasa omayo only even a profane kasa almost in Nigeria for the nyansa to adwuma but Ghana dey ye all out ye be ku ye ho ne aye me na adwen ye be tumi dey say ahodi we nya akofie ne dey aye adwuma den e develop some performing ye structures ni ye na ye aye gold the minerals ni ye bibia no ye hwe na ye dey aye bia adwuma ene na se for adwuma bia broni wa ha bia ye betumi abia bi ho and then adwuma bia kra wa ha bia e bi ho dada just say ye structure no to the point say any abrofo no dey no pe eti no eno na ma ya adwan ye say abrofo no adwuma no ye extraordinary yen adwuma na ye wo Ghana no ye use the same dynamics the same methods na se for any the same plumbing maybe say I mean ye plumbing ye wa ha ye plumbing wo Ghana but ye use different method as they use different method eti die here na say ye be nya standard way a ye ne abrofo no nya besua e be ye no mape said e be ya at least o man no bibia kwa any abrofo no de ne be ye pe na no nche se be say ye pe adwuma China for almost churches any abrofo no ye pe India for e na India ye timi abrofo no timi fa India text ne sa omutimi ko fa India IT for no omo de omo aba e de ntia because omo ne omo structure ne ye pe but Ghana ni a no Ghana wo IT no oba this was not about the ye bibi for wa hanom that is the difference it is the same structure ye dey building on my ye dey building your mind no na abrofo na hu na omo be fa say in case or move from Kraba Hapana, or may acquire directly. Now, yeah, Abraham, the Jumana, Sebi, but see you, see a crony. Next year, Tima. Me and Yaya, Juma to say, Oko, nowhere, we are they won't find Anum. Because no way, your structure or more mind, you have to send a camera. I'm almost Libya. Now, when they be too quiet, Libya, but I'm not that war. So, but America, I had it. And then Libya, Atitia prayer because of a brofona would be 17, and the Libya for you to quiet say, Omoba, Libya, Gaddafi one. When they be too quiet, Libya, so but now. Because what's the structure? In Juma, they were home, and Upe Juma, Dubai, when they be free to buy about America, so over here, Juma. It's yes, I need Isa and a Ghana from Petima and a Ghana. Wow, can who call Juma? Okoda. We are Juma. We are Juma. They are to me a bomb about who's meeting 80 Kroma. We are Juma Bear 4, 3, 2. Yeah. Near Second still your Perjuma. Nanny idea near Pebi, senior. Maybe the best Yanum. Yo, that's all right, thank you very much, Ebusia for. Na top connect na me kasa chrewe. Say the Afia ba na yedie. Top connect me kan chrewe. Say America, Oba Maryland, Washington DC, and New Jersey. Aben by next week na Virginia the Swaba. Nti mo install app no. Top connect. Omuna esu asene. Ene mishia meje fono aba ene mishia maje nkwa hey na me be say this come for last week for Ghana to still Ghana for Sankai na my best be dey you oh my pasa my style be me hu ni ameye me go what na say mo bi do se kan ba Ghana nka janu do wani o dabi watch kra do it won't take top connect phone kai wa twiti wi asa fana ba biara wo ko Canada wo ho America wo ho Europe ba biara e din top connect na twiti ba biara woni mo mama me chofa phone na me chewade who Play Store no but mo din na mo top connect what's a yama? It will install here. Install Namchawadi. I feel the bomb information in Radio Guso. Would what telephone number? Would date of birth? Would be able to? It's so easy. Kofia. And you catch it out. There you go. Why you're so reliable, so fast in the bar. Why fit it a bit biara? It was your full enemy. Man, can't you? If you never recorded, yet Kasika money will be a signal a top connect. It will be a comfort top connected amount. And King James of Kra, yeah, top connect for and one I'm called me quoted that. Hello, good evening. 40.
Amen. Radio. La you dey say the nyame ha o ayam say you free ho dede no
what
no echo be watch
okay I'll work on that
okay if you affect you feed okay but that's so asa mama
yo
me start here obi abio it's romania ya Obeka shari Sremo Mamo nyima ne te me kase me jafo kase Ghana for ye before yes na me kan there but if you ask wo infante for abe ya ye krom for yi saba ko pe ne kodi mfa and the baby free infantis, right? Sabi, Yanum Slim Fui. Me look Peppy, you put a good as you come in a free by you. Anna, Swami, right back to Bow and Muka cinema who could have a referee. Referee cinema, you can chalk. I can talk. Uko nana no obodeni ka enlum hotel side enlum hol mo say na ho say Abia any say race course no ebe Ho, you can talk business at ho. The Honda near this fall bar. A daddy wo ho. Sana maintain a backwasem. Na ya gi yenyam semfu bi akogale wo. Na omo ya see yi omo na de omo ba. Omo kwafo ka no a. Omo bomu mienu. Na omo ko wura kan. Ti asantifo no ehwe a. Omo fika no mususi a. Omo ko tutu. Omo ko ba so a. Omo wura kan mo tutu. Ana ina asante. Kwafo de baako konya baako. We de entafo pa ye nua no ntafo. Ana dane ana kwaye ntafo. Enti ukatan nia anya entokwa. Anya kasetia. But the way you besia kanunti ana ma kwaye bufu. Ayesa obi amane sabi. Ghana sabi. Enye di panyina na yakwadifo wo Ghana. Hwe. Na ke nipa bebra ye wo Ghana. Ama sika no kura abuso wo hu do fanye. Eya adwumaden. Enu kyese eya kwadifo. Nipa bebre wo Ghana omo nya kwadiro. Adwumaden ana mo nya be. Enu so kyese the whole entire Ghana and the Akanoa. But the Union Ghana for the Tia Club, you said Ghana City. Then said you see Yamaya Pusono. Abe, the Union Yabatia was said, and yes, Ghana. Maybe who a darker young. Because Prima home, baby, Abadamo. The Media. Abi fuka kwa asafo me bopunu gbangba mo mada kra ba aya se maburo na se manya kwata bie kan ma pito kakra na me bopunu se na kwa na dai 40 de hawo e ma mo padua no ma mi ye be mo media ne so be bia dua no obi be padua mo media e wie kra ya sa pe baby e de mat bibia skata sa ho ma ta wo beto betro bi ma mu aba yes adi o I don't know. Ekritia kwadiro. Ghana. Me call Ghana. Me wo ha na obi bom gate. Ade yeso wo fasi bi wate se waba. No what is that dabai of material baba. Wa be padu ne bi. Wa bi dama. Wada. Wa broche untimi nya saade. Ekritia kwadiro. I know. Say your system no ekritia kwadiro. Nye Ghana kwana obi afra wa boni gatire. Mis ase. Misika ase. Boni gatire. Oh, na say adwuma ni nye. Aba misika ase. Ase. Boni gatire. Ahanu ya boni gatire no. Wa dwene. Wa hoden. Ani de pre sika. Eti yan kase Ghana ni ya kwadwa. Woti ase na anya buoti asem ne ye ka. Abuoti ho na ye kwadwo ha. Wo se kwadwo fo te abuoti. Kwadwo fo wo te abuoti. Na ba edi na wo be jaja atra. Anya no ne ye ka. Yesi ye wo ikromu a. Ye kwadwo. Anya me ka se obi o. Me ka wo bi me Ghana ni. Me modi me tingana na me bon wo magazine ho nyina no. Akwadwo fa. Because metimi Ghana metimi anyi obi anyi metimi fa ba kwa bi so fa ba nya sika bi wo ba bodi baba ho so masawe na metimi port aba na gini bia ba bia se aya kwadro enu nche embodi bo se Ghana wo aya kwadro eti ye ka anya burotre abuchi ami hu obi wa jimi Jimmy was going to proud when you saw a better way to go because what automatically Jimmy never come from environment now, the situation, the economy, a better way. abra obi aso obi apre what was owura hwem na mtu abotire be kire wunyansa ebe bie wani ebe bo enu asem ne yenye asem de utimi abotire enkoto Ghana ho ye Ghana ya ta kwa bad name dia ye akwadra aya ni ase obi be kase on do be kase that's fine, it's okay the dia kade majority carry the vote you know say God akwadra get them for granted akaya maya say kaya obi timi kase maye bola na me the ball na say gumi say me say bola we say bola e tuntum Elvino wo pram no ho be ma be da no was bossa no run when you ba so o da ata e kumi kan kore no adie ni nye me ye me wo for few ya de ani na foot kasa wakasa what tell mo say no part because them people no madress on be yen ya omo hwe no me yen ye na ya kati that's cool when you feel right because ya kati what you finish for you say akwadro na me ya yesa because them finish for aya akwadro to the north point akwadro no akuro mu to send the kubwa akwatra office ya ni dia so wabodi no ni ya wa we ma ya twa position otra office ude say wo camera fatu wo he o tongo wo wia wasa Freddy we kon what office ni abode na guge pasa akubi kan kura do na sabe o tana ni bia no to kan obaya adro o produce system no kura ma wo de kwa say ya de kura kwa do ni be hu se wo yale member o se me man ba bi da o beto no no e kwade po o beto no odi ba ye bi na e bi e de ba na be hu do ni a o de kase e fa de se hum bi dibro ni so de ye eye ahufoma wodin ade eti o te Ghana wo se brodi ye menfo a menti yeah okay we te Ghana sa ba tu kwan hu se ye dibade enu bi na wo se ka yesu ati ye mamu a anti ke ye hunu ba di kusi ye mpanifo no a matiase ne mpanifo no ne yesu ye kwala na ne be nya ye mpanin adie ne ye ni ye mpanifo mo adi sa ye sa no die ye wo mo na tu mo so sa adie na no ye wawia wadi kwahi ebeye enye sei efie nai efie nwotwe omukọ we ya abo ebe nya akwadro ho me hu bia nya akwadro ho na kan na nya broti asem no because broti no de obia no nya akwadro abetuma sabe what the Ghana kwa na ya kwadro ni eto ma wudi ya taw wo just wo tu kwadro de hu do automatically be do abutira boni kom obi anso mu ntia environment na beti ni e kan ye krom eti enye ya word ba ye ba ya duma wa abrotira ye de duma den e ya duma na brotira Ghana ni ya enye no wasam ni eka ye krom na ya se en kwatram na ye nyenye nka me wa fa kan yankwa ano no ho adwuma no se ye ni eka ho asam ba wo de brotira be compare Ghana ni ba brotira ye adwuma my award ye to ana me jam na me yɛ me Ghana obeka Ghana me ni get so na me yɛ me catch what e masa power sem fa me ni adwum yɛ adwum awia bɔ me se me wi awia ma ba me catch me tikura pa me to bo awia to mu a nyiro to mu amayi waduma eso ha so not me dem awia ba me dem awo ba me dem agentia because me betu me ba nyasafo krom o ma fa nya akwadro ti ma besua dia me so me fa nya akwadro na ma fa nya akwadro so aboa me
all right
ti me krom na me jimi mo nya kan kure na ne kure ba ya kan kure a ani ne ba boa ma yekuro no ye betima tumpanifo no so sa panifo mo nya tu kwan agenti no wasa kwatan Ghana o mo hunu se Ghana na afo Ghana na mre me wi amadi ye kwadufo amete ho me din kwa asema amete ho me ye jempa bi amete ho because ya ya sa kwadwo na de ya ma adwene aduma e je timi nya hwe mo hwe but rabo chele be o mo pa bo chele obi ya aduma miensa ebi huhuru kokoro bi twitwi gatam bi twitwi ponkosi ebi twitwi mre wato ekwakrato eso mo ko bu krom mo ba kan mo na atofo ye krom mo de kware ani ye ne mi di nyame jam
mirase mo ye 40 akasa Alright, we shall my sorrows to see na Mako Yami Admochna Namaba. Hello, Eja.
Hello, Abe.
Not to say.
Boko, when inside the Asa, oh yeah, Ababe, sorry. And over Mamuso, every Wakunya Cassiano. Abe, my infant crabbing sauce, so it's my require. That's it, and so.
A quandam.
Yo, where they may bonnet, top of Accra. I'm Patrick Asoma, a 40 canon. And me pesa, me so me de et was to say, the 40 canon, no crack. Ghana for a year for. Me de missing P. We are lazy, very lazy. Make one you so make us. Now, yeah, Casano, that doesn't mean say Ghana need be a single person, lazy. I don't think that's what 40 Oka. Because Ghana for America, as you are Kata for anyhow for. But then we have some successful Kata people, of course. I mean, we are lazy, how can you be in sports? So I say, the same thing, some of them also may be lazy. Okay? Yes, I brought food more thing. But in your it's more thing. So we are talking about the majority of the people. And when we go to Ghana, yes, a lot of them are very lazy. Why? Go to the Ghana government offices. The way they do their things. Go to hospitals. Go to, deal with the Ghanaian. Maybe top machine. And just a from Kumasi to Asante Mampong. Me say me generator, say me to generator. Maspele Pizza Zone company needing at their bro. Oye receipt, weti. Now when you're listening to this, they really don't care. They have no passion for what they do. Me and Kasama within a month, no one you need almost about 25 to 30 years. How? Why? Because they're lazy. They don't want to work. All they want is, Yamin show me, but that's where dear, America and Kaushuna, their mommy. Oh, where dear, where do Papa, yo. That's all they want, just hand out. A lot of them. That's the truth. Our people are so lazy. And I'm saying lazy, it's the youth I'm talking about. They are very lazy. They don't want to work. They don't want to work. Every day I'm firing them. Every day, go home, go home, go home, go home. And so I'm Ghana say, oh, we need you. They don't have a job. You pay Juma, a finding crazy job. Then you have somebody who invests in the community. Come and work and learn something new. Besiansi is here pizza. Besiansi is here Adriane. Besiansi is here customer service. See answer phone. How to count money. How to use Microsoft Word. They don't want to. It's hard work for them. They want easy way out. Many Chinese for be shy at Atlanta one time. Now it's a trade fair, bisa. You call show no man. Now almost the electrical stuff and the bar trade fair. Every show almost electrical affair is saying wiring, different wiring, are they used in China and that one that we can use in Africa and other parts. Now, what I was trying to get them to do is to take that business to Ghana. So I'm going to produce the wires, no, Ghana. Instead say metal, nobody Ghana. Our government was discouraging that. That was around 2019. Now we're trying to push something for Ghana. As much Chinese people say, are they hardworking? As some say, and I'm saying, yes, they are. So some me and Kasami they make be a restaurants. We pay our Accra. We pay our Santa Mampong. We pay our Dra. We pay our Techiman. And then we put Ghana for a lazy. 40 who can. Master, who knew be at him? We know we are doing. No crap out of Wakano.
Yo.
But yeah, Juma, no about chrono. That's the easiest way. Pizza near 100 cities. No, I can't show me say pizza 120. No, I just 20 national. Babe, yeah, you lazy. Timidity say yeah.
Yo, me that's a pa, I'm in show. Ebusia me de mo asi yame adoma wo kina ye betu adwumedie ne so ewrade mo ho ban na onhira mo na ntu na enemy nchira mo. That man says Ghanaians the three at Bell Gardens displays the nature of the Ghanaian. It boils down to dishonesty and selfishness. You hire a person to work for you, and they want to enrich themselves at the expense of your business, not stewardship. Wickedness is in the heart of the Ghanaian. Eric Campon says, Abe, I want to tell 4040 that this country called America was made by foreigners. And among these foreigners, the black man did the most hardest part. All those whites just came up with the plan and dupe. You see, the fact is that you're hard working will be mine so. Yakoya Kroma. The narrative change. Do you know why? Let me tell you the reason why. You can go to a company and you see Emra say Yejma, but Emra from our top, the system that should govern Emrano is not working. The company be abakuma Emra Yejma be and shada nye strong papa be ampo. Inti Oman Nankasa. The system no from the top a collapse. Nti anya de ebefa. So we ye adwuma. Wo be adwuma na we late. Now we late no 7 minutes above. 7 minutes, 7 minutes. What you yes 7 minutes, 7 minutes. 10 minutes. From 10 minutes no you calculate near 12 account. Ghana, nobody will do that thing. And Ghana, Ojuma Yeni, Ejuma Ura Nankasa, Ama Wabashe Ejuma 6 to 6. In so on, cut that work, no. I'm Rabana Yejuma. Why no Yejuma 6 to 6? Our Ghana, 12 hours. Need 12 hours a ketia. And into no so sorry. You pen obetimi aye because who is no me will be one crying director no ye mama no also omrejma 7 there and can say about 4 otimi pon also there be what pon no we no kra no oshane office also opeso ko so there be onum pon ontimi pon Obetina watina owiensu kura no etunika akọ afi na ọkọ petrotro akofie ada obe na dwinso obema na left no nso no na akoye buachi bidin so ya abaya no ho afa ote data boss kam ni esi mesi nsema abaya no kache na me fi kura me ho yira o me osi be ada obe na dwinso ọkọ drop him no a different case altogether. To the Humtire Jaya Jumano. Enti Adian a profit top. She Oman Penny Muhammad Yoshi in a yo. Nembum Embrana Ebeme Jume Biara Sanity Abemno. Obua Obi onka ho. A hode onkoka. Mini few rabaka wasam. Inti Ghana no enye se nkejuma no won yo na embram bia mbo mo ho ban nti obi aye free to steal and akobasa. Oh yes, and you free me for obi e wo me office Ghana so onye manager and no hwe chiri me tu kwan aba me ba no me won e chem se o manager no wato tax you emu fiase de ye adwuma nti on time ba ho na ode mimi din office no din agege nkrofo sika saa to taxi wagya ho kwatum ewo ho ensuban ewo ho inti enye se Ghana fu ye mpedwuma ye akwadwuro na mom baby a emrani no we are free to operate. Baby a emra enye adwuma no obadwin sa akwadwo ye lazy because we who say bibi antikere no na uba na company no emra wom no se one clock da krokra na one log in and time a wode buy mako ama yehuna na ye de ho bechewa. There's nothing like that happening. Inti aya mamum blemu bebre. Ghana ni be no obaba betena krom ha so onye adwuma obetimi atua no danka obedidi obekaba me yahu bisa Ejuma ba kuna wo ya no kra entimi enkova wo dan kan tuada bills into wow just say you be there because into ejuma ahaso mrada ha emra ne ejuma ya betu aso Auntie Osei Kwame Despa, thank you. Collins Asante, Ikweku, Rikus, Danimens, God bless all of you. Hey, Aboten, Sa, Ebusia, and the Munjami, Namenko. Top Connect. Top Connect.
And I'm a man can't if you never record it. Yet, Kessica money will be a senior a top connect. It's a very comfort top connect to the amount. And can come so cry. Yeah, top connect for and then one of them make connect that.